All right, let's go, everybody. Welcome. So this is going to be a coughing and sneezing stream. I just got to warn you all. Still haven't recovered from my little bout of COVID here. So we can expect instead of a high quality stream, you can expect a medium quality stream with some occasional nose blowing in the background. All right, let's set a timer here. Mess around a little bit before we get into the GACs talk. We'll follow our normal routine for anybody new. We're just going to chat, do some account reviews, whatever, answer questions. Then we'll do the Loquitur accounts Grand Arena. Then we'll do the same thing, have a little intermission, do the main account. And then right at the end, I'll close things out and go on my new little hyperdrive account. We only had a couple weeks of account building on this account, so it's not going to be a very exciting Grand Arena over there. But if anybody really does want to stick around, I'll switch things around, and then we'll finish up the stream with a little bit of Carbon 5 bottom of the barrel. See what we can get done over there. So anybody who's interested in that can hang out. Or for people who are interested in that in the first place, obviously they can just click to the end of the video and watch that. But whatever's good for your galactic power, whatever you want to see. All right, let's catch up on the chat over here, see what we got going on. Got a bunch of cool people in the house. TK says he full cleared against 5.1 million. That's nice. I've had several people say that they've been fighting opponents that are, between 1 and 2 million galactic power higher. So that's great. Full clear against 5.2. Nice. Bookish Jungle says he just cleared his opponent and he had 2 million more GP. It's all about mods, right? Good mods are worth at least 1 million galactic power. Let's just set that as a standard. Good mods versus bad mods. Add 1 million to your rating. All right. Cancel Culture says he got his first GL, got SLKR. Excited to use him in this GAC. Yeah, that's a game changer when you get that first Galactic Legend running around in there. Really opens up a lot more avenues for offenses, defenses, all that stuff. Darth Soze says, bring on the GAC. Nice. GAC attack is back. Beskar Bandito says his opponent hasn't attacked yet, but he can't get past Gas and GG with just a full Revan team. So he committed Darth Revan to defense and may not have enough on offense. Nice. Deploy the lightsabers from TK. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that, TK. Get all them lightsabers applied. Get that like button out of here, boys. Slice it, dice it, cut it in half, quarters, whatever you prefer. Get that thing out of here. I have that same cough from COVID, too, on my third day. My opponent only set one character. Boring start to the season. Hey, DL, I'm 4.2 million GP and just cleared 6.2 account. Good job, Myler09. That's awesome. Love it. Love it. Harish Gautham says he's new here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy what you see. If you got any questions, just chuck them over there in chat. We'll see if we can get to them. All right. Ward Point Ranch says, click the likes before I get mad. Jake Koger, haven't seen that name before. Hey, DL, I've watched you for a long time. I'm following the Techno Union path and love it. Thanks for the content. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Hey, if the content helps you, I'm glad you found it. That's awesome. My opponent has double the relic characters and double the Zetas. Yeah, so that's what a lot of us are finding. Within a very short time here, we've rose up several divisions pretty quickly, and the opponents are pretty steep. If I look at my pack of 8, I think there's 2 of us that are roughly the same galactic power. And everybody else is about 1.5 to 2 million higher in the Loquitur bracket. And the only guy I'm afraid of is the guy who's the same GP as me. Yeah, because that means that he does have a good account and he's been winning with it. So it's funny. I feel threatened by the lowest GP player in my bracket, but yeah, we'll get to separate out. Galactic power will start to mean a different thing now, right? Because obviously, if you have more galactic power, you've got a big roster, so you've got more characters, more stars, more of something, and how that gets applied is going to be increasingly interesting. So for those who have applied 2.5 million galactic power very focused and in an appropriate way, we're gonna beat these bigger guys. We're gonna keep going, keep rising. Inquisitor Corvia says, I found my banners don't add up. I should be 224, but got awarded 219 instead. Is that normal? People have complained that there's some error where they don't get full banners. I don't understand. I'm not sure if that's been verified or how that works, but there's like some reason why the banners get capped until you beat fleets or something. I don't know. I've seen several people say it. I don't know if I've run into it myself. I don't calculate my points that closely. So yeah, if anybody knows what that error is, let us know. All right, let's see what we got here. Saving my lightsaber for troopers. Nice. Hey, Dale, I lost my first round and got full cleared. That's all right. That's all right, man. You lose your first round. Try to win the next two. If you go 2-1, getting those second through fourth place rewards is good enough. You guys have probably heard me say that I'm thinking about intentionally going 2-1 at some point because I think you can sustain your wins. If you just keep winning, you're bound to get to a bracket where you go 0-3 or 1-2 and start dropping back down. So, you might losing ain't that bad. Apologies says he was 720 versus 1.8, so double the GP. Yeah, I got full cleared against that. That's all right. You'll get the next one. My opponent is 2.2 million more than me, cleared 3 of 4 zones, and feel very good about the results thanks to your path. Thanks, David Dutcher. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Hey, DL, hope you and the fam are feeling better. Yeah, I think I felt my worst yesterday. I think I'm back on the mend again today. So I think we're in good shape to give you guys at least a little bit of energy in this stream. All right. Gilberto Salinas says, I'm 1.1 fighting against 4 million. Wow! Went 12-0 last season. That's fantastic. That's a big difference. Holy cow. 1.1 to 4. But if you got good mods, that puts you at 2, right? Honestly, both of my accounts are getting outclassed by rosters with better GP and more teams, but they keep auto-deploying and I shred them. Not sure whether to be mad or glad. Yeah, well, it's the Peter principle, right? We're all going to rise to the level where we've run into the teams that we can't beat. So we got to get used to eventually getting to a point where we're going 50-50. That's the setup. So the challenge is then if the whole average of the whole Grand Arena is 6-6, then as long as you can do better than 6-6, and I'm thinking a lot of people are going to be able to do 8-4s reliably because as you go through each week, you'll make a little improvement, go up a little bit, but that improvement will get you another 2-1 win. Make a little improvement, that'll get you another 2-1 win. So I think 8-4 is going to be the new good record for a lot of people. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. My opponent auto-deployed, so I guess I keep the streak alive. 38-match win streak. Wayne Atwell. 38 matches in a row. That's great. That's fantastic. Evening Darth dominated my first opponent, and I'm the smallest in my bracket. Here's my lightsaber. Hope you get some wins tonight. Thanks, Michael Lord. I think for new accounts after the system adjusts, there'll be a wall of auto-deploy players that they have to get past. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who are going in, playing one match, getting their free points, and just calling it a day. I don't know why people do that, man. The Grand Arena is so much fun. But, Who fears to fail shall never truly know success. That's what Inquisitor Obtisio told us in the last update, so we got to listen to him. Andre Posati says mine was 1.5 versus 4.2. Well, you got a guy coming up versus a guy going down, so that's the way it's going to be. Inquisitor Corvius, I had your same issue all of last season. It's frustrating. Yeah, with the auto deploys. I went from Carbonite 1 to Bronzium 2, and the group is looking rough. 1.9 versus 4 million. Beskar Bandito says the Inquisitor tag automatically puts us 1 million GP handicap. That's right. That's right. If you're fighting at fair GP and you're an Inquisitor, you can expect to go up very soon. I love it. I love that attitude. That's great. All right, well, let's take a look at somebody's account. I didn't have a chance to go over and ping in Discord, so this player is, let's see. Well, if this is your account, speak up. If it's not your account, we'll get a message over into the chat later. This is Ave Caesar. Okay, we'll try to get a message over into the chat later for this person. Unfortunately, I just realized that I didn't I didn't do a good job with prompting people. All right, so we can take a look at this account. I don't see too many questions popping up over there, so let's take a look. All right, we got 1.7 million galactic power, 891. More ships than characters. Interesting. Heavy on the ships. Let's see what that's all about. Number 5 in fleet. Got a monster Grievous, Malevolence. We've got the pilotless ships going. We've got full relic Geos all in the ships there. That is about as good as of a Malevolence fleet as you can get, boys and girls. He's probably number 5 because there's 4 Executors and he's got to beat a few of them to get his placement every day. I wonder if he's got the Imperial tie. So maybe he does that with his account. His or her. I shouldn't assume that these are all guys. All right. Tiggy Bush, the head clanker. Guardians of the Outer Rim. All right. Jaxic Nobu D says it's only fair if we have one hand tied behind our back. Yeah, nice. Instead of a 3v3 round, this guy needs an all ships GAC. Yeah, that fleet's in good shape. All right. And then we've got Empire fleet coming up behind it. Looks like might be going for Executor someday, building some bounty hunter ships. We got Vader at Relic 5. We've got these Geos, all 5 of the Geos relicked. Reminds me of somebody else I know that whose account I reviewed, but he went all to 7 on his Geos right away. Yeah, interesting. Jedi Knight Anakin got the Enfys Nest here at Relic 3. Got a Padme team coming up. Kylo Ren, Tarkin, Thrawn. Got a lot of First Order stuff. So maybe we're going after SLKR at some point. That could be why we're building the bounty hunter ships then, is to go after the finalizer event. That would be a good build for this account. Go into the finalizer and into SLKR. So if that's the intention, I think that's looking good. We got a Padme team here. We got the Anakin. You know, Relic 3, good but not ridiculous. Do we have the Qui-Gon Jinn anywhere in here? Got a Wat Tambor at 5 stars. And then falls off from there. Wow, really focused account. I mean, just working on these characters, and then from there on, it's just gone. Nice. All right, so we've kept the character GP very low. Yeah, I don't know what much to say about this account. Keep building like you're building. With the new Grand Arena system, you may wanna actually build up some more of these characters down here, and you know, widen out your roster a little bit. Once you get to Bronzium, you're going to need a few more teams. Take a look speed-wise. 305 on Padme with a speed set. Protection, crit chance. All right, we want these to be health main stats if we can. I realize probably just going for the better speed mods that we have in the account. Okay. Brute Alpha. 288. That's pretty good for a Brute Alpha. I think mine's only 298, so pretty close there. 275 on Vader. That's a good speed for Vader, but he does have a speed set on him. 20 speed with crit damage, potency 16 speed. That's pretty good. It's not too bad. I'm looking for a couple more faster characters up here for an account that's 1.6 million, but that's not too bad for where the account's at. Obviously, the player is putting effort into mods. 263 on the spy. Nice. Got a nice fast spy going on there. So yeah, I would almost say that for this account, maybe a bunch of scrubby little Jedi with a Qui-Gon Jinn, you know, bring up some bounty hunters with a Zam Wesell, make use of those Omicrons, get a few more teams out of it. But other than that, you know, just the opportunity now to widen the roster a little bit now under the new GAC system. Not really much more to say. And I know people are going to say, oh, probably didn't need to take the Geos to that high relic level, but I think relic Geos are still, they're a good team. They're a good team for a long time, for a really long time, you know. 7 million more galactic power before they're useless. All right, let's catch up on chat over here. All right, my poor opponent, both our first GAC, and they're not going to clear a single zone. That's tough. Hey, DL just won my first Bronzium battle. Nice. I'm 1.9 going against the guy with 3.3 million in Bronzium 3. Yeah, that's fantastic. You'll probably beat him, too. I imagine you'll beat him. Malt has 1.1 million going against 2.8, and I full cleared him. Nice. Jaxic. That's a hard name for me to say. Michael Lord says they shipped hard. Yeah. A shipload of ships. Sunfac at High Relic is a solid tank. Needs an needed to counter the Executor. F Digital said I just moved up to Chromium and have nowhere near enough teams. I think I'm get my butt whooped for the first couple rounds. Well, watch my last holocron, my update from the Loquitur account, because if you got good ships, that holocron shows you a way to block off some zones and use some lesser defenses and save a whole lot of stuff for offense and still hold. So check out my last week 64 update, and maybe you'll get some ideas for defense where you don't need as many teams as you think. Maybe you can do better than you think with the teams that you got. Early investment into a long-term team and keep those Watt shards. What does bigger, badder, better even mean? Well, it means that we've, for example, on the main account, I'm definitely fighting up 1 million when you're at 6 million is bigger, better, and badder opponents. And yeah, I think on the low end of the scale, this mid-range stuff, we've got a lot of guys with GP bloat that we can beat. But at the high end, that million GP, when that it's basically another Galactic Legend journey plus more stuff on top of that than I've got. That's a bigger, better, badder opponent. So I was thinking about my main account when I wrote that title for sure. We all have it though, right? We have all got bigger opponents in terms of GP. Mariano says, have my meal ready, just watching your stream. Appreciate the great content, brother. Oh, thanks, man. Hey, DL. Thinking to farm up a Qui-Gon Jinn team. With him, Anakin, Kenobi, and Ahsoka. That means my Padme would pair up with Rex, Echo 5s, and Plo. Since I would get them to 6 stars, what's your opinion? My opinion is that Qui-Gon team is a problem for a lot of early game players. If you don't know how to deal with it, it's going to be a rough team to deal with. It's really going to be a rough team to deal with. Unless you have your own Qui-Gon Jinn team or, some way to deal with it, a lot of opponents are just going to get hung up on it. So against an opponent who doesn't have Omicrons applied or doesn't look like he's, paying attention to that stuff, I did that on my Loquitur account this week. We can go in there and take a look, but I ended up putting my good stuff with a Qui-Gon team too, just because I think it'll stump my opponent. So, yeah, no, I think that team's worth the investment. I think Padme can work with a lot of stuff, and putting her with some little clones and stuff, and just using her mechanic of getting them courage to kill stuff, it'll still beat teams. It won't beat great teams, but you could still make use of her and the other guys. So I think that's a good idea. Hey, I love the weekly updates. They're amazing. Love the content. Just started a new free-to-play account. And it's hard to do refreshes with only 60 crystals a day. Yeah, they made it rough. Once you get to fleet, though, once you get fleet unlocked and you can, skyrocket your fleet, just throw everything into pilots and fleet, get good fleet placement, and those crystals will roll in and you'll be able to do a lot more. But yeah, this new system is not really great for people just starting the game free to play. Yikes. I extended my Qui-Gon Jinn team to include a Gear 6 Plo and a Gear 7 Mace, and defeated a Zeta Ewok squad. Nice. Scott Mobley says, hey now, how you feeling? Scott Mobley always comments with the hey now in the in all the holocrons. He gives me a hey now in the comments. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate even that simple little comment that you put in there, Scott. That's fantastic. Feeling better today. I was feeling pretty rough yesterday, but I think we're back on track today. Yesterday I was working. I'm working from home. I was working and I started to get a little tired, and I was like, man, I'm going to go lay down, close my eyes for a second, and just maybe take a little nap. Like an hour and a half later, woke up, I'm like, oh, well, guess I needed that, huh? I don't usually ever take naps, guys. I don't fall asleep in the middle of the day, so that was crazy. So hopefully the worst of it's behind me. Was about to focus JMK, but now GAC is so important. I'm waiting for the Razor Crest to become farmable, go all in on the Executor. Yeah, it's not a bad move. It's pretty big advantage in GAC to have one. Hey, DL, I unlocked Maul on Monday. Can't wait to gear him and see what he can do with the Mandos. Nice. All right. Well, our timer's up. It's telling me that it's time to do a GAC. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Darth Loquitur. Just to refresh everybody, I've got this account up to 2.5, almost 2.6 million now. And it's crazy. I mean, I've expanded this account like crazy in the last, let's say, 6 weeks or so. We've just been pouring new characters in here. And definitely when so much time was spent controlling GP and very carefully bringing up like one character at a time, it feels like a breakneck pace of galactic power now. It's crazy. I don't know how the rest of you guys feel, but sometimes it's like, man, I can't believe how fast this account's growing. Like it was a little account, and now all of a sudden it's like it's all grown up, Seems like it all happened pretty fast. But yeah, 2.6. So we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're fighting against addicts. He's a deceiver, working for the GAC Guild. 4.6. 2.6, 4.6, cool 2 million. Mods are worth $1 million though, so we can't claim the whole 2 million discrepancy. 1.9 in ships, 2.7 in characters. All right, number 82 in fleet with a Chimera Geos team. Interesting. We look at his arena team. It's not a galactic legend over here in his arena team, so that makes us happy for the initial glance. Got some pretty good ships up here for Empire. Got Geos at relic level. Got looks like we're on a sea journey with him from what I can see up there. We do have a 5-star negotiator, and that's it. No malevolence, 5-star negotiator. The fleets are kind of a bunch of stuff in the middle. We do have a 6-star TIE bomber. Yeah, it's definitely part of a sea journey, so just got relic stuff for the sea journey, looks like. Come over here, we got Vader, we got Geos, and this is another player that I believe committed a lot to Geos, 3 relic characters. Gear attached to Sunfac and Poggle, making them, part way to Gear 13 already. Interesting. And then Padme team, got Jedi Knight Anakin, a bunch of the C requirements in here. Got a Troopers team, of course, that comes with the Sea Journey. And then we do have both Revens at Gear 12, no Malak, and a Triumvirate. So we've got Traya and Nihilus, and then Scion is at Relic level. So this is, my Geo team then becomes a free win for them. So that's unfortunate. So, all right, we have an advantage in fleets. He's got a bunch of different characters that are relict, but not the strong meta relic teams that we would expect to see, right? Like not a scary Darth Revan team, not a scary Jedi Knight Revan team, not a scary Grievous team. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what am I afraid of? And he does have C. He does have C. Is this... What are you talking about? He does have C. Oh, he does. Little guy down here. All right. All right, so he's got him at Gear 7. I completely missed him. How do you like that? Blind. All right, so he does have a galactic legend. Nice. I imagine that's got to be on offense, though. If he puts that guy on defense, then probably shouldn't have a problem killing him with troopers or something like that. Yeah, I completely missed that, guys. Nice. So at the end of the day, I just don't I don't feel like he's got big enough threats, and I can pretty much do whatever I want. That's horrible. It's a horrible feeling to feel like that, because then I feel like, well, I must be getting overconfident, right? So what I did on defense, I put some relic guys here. I put the Sith Eternal here. Looks like he started to fight me. And then I was just mean. Guys, I was mean. I put this Qui-Gon team over here. I got to looking at it, and I've got both the Kenobi and the Yoda to Relic 8. I've got Relic 7 Anakin. I've got the Ahsoka is not in bad shape. You know, she's Gear 11. I couldn't resist. Just go ahead and throw that down on defense in front of ships and just say, good luck to you, sir. So we put Grievous down here as well. We've got a bounty hunter team here. We're still working on our Zam Wesell. She's Gear 11, but still provides some bonuses, and the speed bonus is still good. And then we've got Queel in the team to kind of give more stats too. So this team is it's a pretty boosted little team. Not bad on a defense. So he's got 3 defenses here that he has to deal with, and none of which really took anything away from my offense. So, yeah, yikes. All right. Is this an... It's not an auto deploy. Is this an auto deploy? Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe this has got to be an auto deploy. Yeah, because he doesn't have leaders in the right spot. He's got two Revens on the same team. Okay, so this is an auto deploy that we're fighting against. Okay. I hadn't been able to get in here and scout, so yeah, 115, 105. All right, so we're fighting against an auto deploy. All right, so he has more or less no chance. He did beat one of my teams, though, right? That's frustrating, though, because now it's like it's all the fun is gone. Because I thought we'd actually have some decent challenges here. Wait, where is C? Did he not have it for lock? You know, I didn't see it when I scouted him earlier, so maybe he did not have that for lock. Or maybe it's even lower level. It's not an auto deploy. It's got to be an auto deploy. There's nobody in the right mind that would put these teams down like this. And we see 159, 139, 126, and then it drops off from 126 over here to 115, 105. That's what you see from an auto deploy. So yeah, this is definitely an auto deploy. All right, well, should we clear the top or the bottom? Clear the bottom. Probably both, right? Let's see. Guys, can we nest right here? Can we just bring an Enfys Nest against this miscellaneous large stuff? See what Dooku's potency is like. 124%. Yikes. So he's going to stun us. He probably can't nest that then. We could trooper this. Just get going and keep going. Probably could clone this. Troopers, clones. I got my Geos. I have a Jedi team of some kind. I've got Mon Mothma. If we're going to clear both of these zones, we've got to nest something. So this is it. Looks like the only thing that we can nest. Yeah. Is there anything here that's going to trip up nest? I don't think so, right? 153. 6 point. Okay, so nothing there. Bastila, Sean, Fallen has a ton of potency. I'm probably not going to be able to stop her debuffs, right? 62% and then 50% more or whatever. How bad will she mess me up? Fear won't work because I'll get damaged. Evasion down, speed down, expose and stagger. Oh, no days, right? So we can still fight this battle, can't we, with Nest? He didn't have C for lock. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He didn't have the C. He didn't have C unlocked during lock-in. Yeah, Nest this. Alright, this seems like my best chance for Nest to get through the front wall, so we'll go ahead and use that here. We'll just try to get through this bottom wall with a couple cheap teams, and then we'll work on the front wall. Think about whether or not we're going to do the back wall. With him having all this stuff on defense, it'll be because Mon Mothma doesn't stand up well against relic teams, but I mean, relic auto deploy. Maybe even Mon Mothma team's good enough to beat something on the back wall. All right. Let's just do this. So if I do troopers and Vader and Geo's up top, and that's three. So just don't use troopers, Vader, or Geos. Attacks out of turn don't matter because her leadership's over here. She's not in the lead spot. So maybe we do something over here with what do we think about Dooku, Marauder, and Wat Tambor? This spy just messes things up, though, because he can kill somebody. He's less of a threat, but we gotta get him out of stealth somehow. 180 speed so we can run circles around him. Geos work here? Yeah. We could use the Geos up top, though, too. I feel like Geos versus that Revan team is a pretty good bet. Could use the clones here. You know what? It's not that critical. We can just play around a little bit. So we're just going to play around a little bit. Kylo will take the hit from the spy, and Dooku and Marauder will kill everybody. So that's what's going to happen. So we're just going to put in a goofy team here, and should win. All right, let's keep Dooku free of buffs. You know what? Let's do this. And then let's put the weapon tech onto Dooku. Get Nihilus out of here. Okay. Here comes Spy. Doing spy things. Okay, get this over here to remove debuffs. Now we got to deal with this Royal Guard, who's a royal pain. Okay. Treya. Krennic trying to get in on the action here. Okay. We just got to keep this Wat Tambor alive so that he can soak the next shot from Spy, because Spy will probably go after him on the next execute. The Royal Guard. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. However, I did think that we would probably have these guys dead by now, so the spy is suddenly becoming a threat if he gets his third execute off here. Let's get this guard out of the way. He's just going to taunt anyway. Okay. We'll do one more hit here. Do this hit over here. I couldn't tell, guys. Was that the execute? Did he just fail to execute Dooku? I think he did. I think he did. I think he got a non-crit execute on Dooku. Okay, we're through to the back wall. Let's see what these auto-deploys look like. All right, an HK kill team. Look at that squad right there. Scary. Then we got a Juhani lead back here. All right. Let's go back around to the front. See what we can clear up here. I think we just take our troopers against this Vader, right? Although that will be a Relic 7 a Relic 7 Brute, which is no joke. I think we can kill a Relic 7 Brute still. Anakin gets set off on anybody whenever another ally falls below 50%. So we'll have to deal with Anakin too. Oof, that's actually not as easy as I thought. Maybe we're bringing Vader in here. Nabokov fans in the house, nice. Yeah, let's think about Vader here instead. So we could get Anakin under control with Vader. So we're gonna do Vader here. Let's do this. Nabokov fan is in the house, so the screams for Piet will ensue now. Piet, 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 Piet. I already hear it coming. Already hear it coming. What do we have for the Empire that we could throw in there? Oh, that's bad. We got no Empire characters. Do we have any other Sith that we could throw in here? Just Traya, huh? Well, we don't need Traya for something else. And we need Vader to be as fast as possible. So we got to throw in a couple more characters just to give him that little nudge on speed. I guess Gar Saxon's going in. Let's see what we can get done here. Mara Jade. I need to get Mara Jade. Have I even done anything with Mara Jade? No, I haven't. I don't even have anything done. I need to get her going on this Loquitur account. All right. Week 65, Mara Jade's going to get started. Good God. Expanding the roster again. Ugh. Anakin doesn't get big damage if his allies aren't all Galactic Republic. That's true, but a Relic 7 Anakin still hits pretty hard. Still hits pretty hard. Alright, so we can do this. Nobody's stopping us from gaining turn meter. We'll go into the Merciless Massacre. We're gonna do a hit over here. And then we're gonna do basics on everybody. Do a basic on Anakin, get him target or ability blocked. I'm gonna do basic here, basic over here. Okay. Then I can do another Force Crush. Then I can do Culling Blade. Okay. Merciless Massacre a second time. Because I hear that's good. Do that. Basic there. Basic here. Basic here. Force Crush. Kick him. Hit him. Zap him. Gar Saxon for the kill? No, never mind. All right, 64 banners. Anakin got off one shot on that Treya. Dude Abide says, I just realized I paused at some point. It was a minute behind. That's funny. Done that before. All right. So what we got Geos and we got Troopers. What's better for Geos and what's better for Troopers? I think this is good for Troopers, right? Get rid of Moff Gideon first and just work our way this way. All right, Troopers, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Likes, guys. There was people holding out on likes for the Troopers. Get your likes deployed for the Troopers, please. Pretty please. With lemon pepper sauce on top. Get those cherry-flavored lightsabers and burn down the like button for me, please. All right. Two likes away from success. All right, that pushed us over the top. We're good to go. All right, Snow Trooper, get in there and just mow stuff down. Satisfying. All right, let's target Tarkin first for an easy kill. Link up Snow Trooper. Take away the armor on Tarkin just to make sure that we get the kill. Mass assist. Going in hot. All right. We don't care about Dooku. We're going to take another counterattack. Don't care. Let's see. Get in here on him. We're not going to take another counterattack, though. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. Let's target Dooku, drain his turn meter, get a mass assist, and then no counterattacks left to be had. Did you just steal a banner, Piet? Piet trying to steal my banners. Get out of here, son. All right, 65. No banner stolen for you, Piet. All right, and then we'll take the Geos. I couldn't put the Geos on defense because he's got that triumvirate in good shape. And if I put the Geos there, it's just kind of a free win for him. So didn't want to give him a free win. Couldn't have predicted the auto deploy. I guess you can always predict an auto deploy, right? First day of the first week. Lots of auto deploys happen. All right. So this guy probably got exactly what he wanted. He just auto-deployed. He played one battle. He got a victory. He gets his points. He gets his rewards. Doesn't really care about this whole grand arena. Okay. Brood Alpha down. Oof. Oof. Dang. Dang! This Marauder's going nuts. All right, well, Sunfac, you can be next. Marauder's going crazy. Look at this guy. Get him an ability block. Doesn't even help. All right, die. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, no. Wow. Marauder for the win, boys. He was trying to mount a comeback there. Oof. I would not have predicted that Marauder was going to berserk on me like that. Woo! Yeah, the GBA had the death mark. Yeah, we had the death mark. But that Marauder still hit hard. Impressed me anyway. All right, got this Harrison Dula. This is like 5 leaders in one squad. This is annoying, the Night Sisters. All right, let's take Mon Mothma and the clones. We got Mon Mothma against one team, clone troopers against another. This is pretty sad because I'm down into his Gear 12 and pretty bad characters, and he still did manage to beat one of my teams with what was left over. So that's scary. Okay, so Kyle Katarn, dispel buffs. Let's see. Deal physical damage to target enemy twice. Alright, let's do that. Okay, let's steal her turn meter. Get a free guy over here. Lob a grenade. Take away their offense. All debuffs to you, sir. We'll hit Bastila. Nope, not that. Alright, looking good for full banners on this one. If we can just keep Kyle Katarn up and going and not losing banners for us. He kind of does this shuffle step in when he hits. He's doing like a sidekick maneuver here. Throwing his shoulder into it. There we go. All right. Try to get some whoopings on Harrison Dula over here. All right, mow him down. Mow him down! Alright, called it. Marauder stacked up defense or attack with buffs and debuffs. Yeah. That was a crap modded Marauder. Ferocity equals offense gain. He takes a turn. He's the 6th version of the Spy. Kill order matters. Yeah, I probably should have killed the Marauder first, but I didn't want the Darth Revan out there for sure. Felt like he was definitely the one that I had to get rid of first. We still pulled it out. We're not pinching banners, so it turns out it's okay. Let's get these troopers in here now. Going to be able to full clear and auto deploy from this guy. She annoys me the most. Let's do that. And, yeah, there we go. Turn meter. Let's give this over to Echo. Throw it. Throw it, boys. All right. Get over here. Optimize some damage. Juhani, this big threat from Juhani over here. All right. Let's see. Let's get 5s. Go. Go. Yeah, nice. Good job, 5s. 65 banners. Full cleared his auto deploy. Well, I can't say we full cleared yet. We still have fleets to go. Still have fleets to go. All right, so I have one good fleet and one pretty mediocre fleet, so guess we got to take the good fleet in here. This is actually kind of scary. Sunfac with this, oh, he's only gear 10, so it's not quite as scary. Okay. All right. Let us fight this one like we mean it. We'll put in Ahsoka and trash reinforcements, because I think we'll do fine with just that starting 3 and Ahsoka come in reinforced. We'll be good. We'll be good. Shouldn't even be a problem. 516K in the Chimera. I dig it. Yeah, this is a lot of target lock. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of target lock here. Okay, let's just do this. Take our beatings from the Anakin. And then let's see if we can just get rid of him. Goodbye. Let's target that with the area effect. Hit that. And then Vader should be dead. No, still not dead. Wow. Most impressive. How about now? Are you dead now? Okay, we'll just keep doing damage. Easy peasy. 70 banners. Fantastic. And then down here we've got Home 1, Geos. Woo! Oof. Home 1 with the Geos. I actually put decent fleets on defense, so maybe I need to build that Chimera now. Might need to. Okay, I think the silencers probably are a threat. Let's get rid of that. Stuns me up. Let's get rid of Ahsoka next. Couple assists over here with Home 1. Okay, stun that. Let's do damage. Get rid of all of these nasty retribution things. Bring Spy for an assist. Big hits over here. And the U-Wing assists. The U-Wing's like, I'm getting in on this action. I like it. Alright, we'll target over here for the mass assist. And we'll do that. It should be enough. Alright. That Gear 8 Home 1. Maybe Gear 9. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. There we go, boys. And I put 2 good fleets on defense. Look at this. I've got, well, kind of good fleets. I've got my mix and match Grievous fleet. And I've got my Empire fleet over here under Tarkin. Thought maybe I would actually have to use my fleet for defense. All right. Check out that score, guys. That is an elite score right there. Elite. Elite score. Nicely done, DL. Thanks, Nabokov. All right. Well, it was an auto deploy, so we can't be too proud of what we've accomplished, but yeah, better than nothing. All right. So, what does 2 million galactic power mean? Nah, nothing. Pretty soon we'll be fighting guys twice our size. And get up to that 5 million mark. 5 versus 2.5. Yeah, that'll be good stuff. Nice. All right, so let's jump into another account review real quick. See if we can help another person who might need some advice. We've got Orion. 4 million galactic power, 1.5 in ships, 2.5 in characters. CR hard to kill syndicate. He's a dark side historian. First thing when I see 4 million galactic power, no galactic legend, makes me sad. I like galactic legends. I think you should be able to get your first galactic legend before you hit 4 million galactic power. Certainly, that's my feeling on the matter. All right, ships-wise, 178 in ships. It makes me feel like this account might not be very active. He does have a Chromium 3 ranking, though. Interesting. Bats is in the house. Won a super tight matchup. I only won because my malevolence beat their 7-star Executor. I was so nervous. If I lost the battle, I lost the GAC. Well, good job pulling it out, Bats. Nice. Der Chaos says, I'm 2.4 million and have 5 million plus guys in my GAC this week. That's awesome. Padme and his arena team. Yeah. All right, so we've got Geos. We've got some ships. Anakin's only 4 stars. That's definitely something we want to take to 7 stars. There's no reason to have a relict character in a 4-star ship. That's bad use of resources. So finish that ship out for sure. Looks like we're building toward the SLKR event. I see Kylo's command shuttle, silencer. No, maybe not. I was going to say, we don't have the bounty hunter ships going yet, huh? Okay. Well, not exactly sure where that's going. But probably if you're at 4 million galactic power, you need 4 fleets. And we're not even close on 4 fleets, right? We've got Negotiator. We've got the Executrix with the Geos under it. That can surely be a fleet. But then after that, we're fading pretty fast. I guess there's a Rebel fleet here that we can stitch together. This isn't the Millennium Falcon. This is Rey's Falcon. Doesn't really go with the Rebels. So he's got some Rebel ships, I guess, as a fleet, and then just mix and matched on the 4th one. But yeah, I would certainly commit to something. Commit to some structure to these fleets. So I'd either make an Empire fleet for my 4th fleet, TIE Advanced, TIE Fighter, down here. No bomber. There's no Imperial TIE bomber. Yeah. All right. So work to do on some kind of ships. You know, commit to one of these ships, either the Rey resistance thing or something. All right, we got Jedi Knight Revan, Commander Luke, Darth Revan, got Malak. All right, that's good. Padme, Kenobi, Bosk, that's good. Stuff. So, stuff for the CLS team. Relic Han Solo before Chewbacca, which is kind of backwards. I think we want Chewbacca relic first. And then just a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. Okay. Well, my biggest advice for this account has got to be pick your projects and go for it. You know, we shouldn't have 27 different projects halfway finished. So for this account, I would definitely pick a Galactic Legend. Light side has already got stuff, right? You've got Padme team, you've got CLS team started, you've got Revan team started. So my feeling would be either stick with that and go for a light side Galactic Legend, or flip the script and start building your dark side and go on this SLKR journey. And I say the SLKR journey because at least then you would build the right ships and build a finalizer fleet, and there would be a clear path for your 4th fleet. So that's what I would do. I would do SLKR on this account. You've already got a bunch of the First Order characters built up, started. So SLKR. What do you guys think? What do you guys think when you see an account like this? I mean, it's obviously a lack of focus, but we got to think about positive things to say to people, because we don't just want to come in and say, oh, that's a bad account, and then the person gets frustrated and like doesn't want to play anymore. That's not the point. The point is to, you know, try to give people some kind of useful help. So I think focus, you know, pick a GL. SLKR is good. It would focus you on a fleet. It would focus you on a Galactic Legend. 317 speed on the R2-D2. 297 on the Revan. So we've got some mods. 282 on the Luke. Oh, that's with the speed set, though. 6 speed mods. Yeah. 14 speed, 21 speed. That's a good mod. Yeah. Okay. So we just need to keep working on more of the good mods, and bring focus on the account. I think that's the key to it. I just checked back. You did my roster review 10 months ago. I've gained from 3.4 to 6 million. 2.6 million gained in 10 months. So 260,000 a month. That's basically 50,000 galactic power a week for bats. Wow. Nice. You sound a lot better. Yeah, I sounded pretty awful in that Obtesio video. I thought, I was like, holy cow. In terms of this guy's account, he has a few nice relic tunes, CLS Padme, Malak unlocked. He has some good depth for GAC, just needs a GL to complement it. Yeah, Bats, I think that's a good analysis. Yeah, I think SLKR into Executor is the way to go. Yeah, that would be a good next step. And then we'd really be doing well on the fleets, right? Because the Geos could still go toward Malevolence when we get that going. We've got the Negotiator, we'd have the Finalizer, we'd have the Executor. We'd have fleets in good working order then. Yeah, that seems like a good path. SLKR and then into the Executor. Guys, I don't know how many times I've said Executrix when I meant to say Executor. It's like those names are so close, and the ships are, both dark side Empire ships. So I keep making the mistake of calling it the Executrix. Trying very hard not to make that mistake, but it's only a couple letters difference. Forgive me if I do it. You know what I mean. All right. Well, guys, I think we may just roll into the next Grand Arena. I haven't heard many questions over here, and got through that account review. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Grand Arena on the main account. Fighting against Eliza. Not Maul Eliza, just Eliza. Imperio Mandaloriano Batnor. Maybe that means Imperial Mandalorian something in another language. I don't know what Batnor is. All right, but he's a peacekeeper. Whatever, this Eliza is a peacekeeper. 3 million in ships, 4.4 in characters, 7.4 overall to my 6.4, 6.5, somewhere in there. So he's a cool, clean million galactic power ahead of me. Number 10 in fleets with his 7-star Executor. Nice. I hate Krennic. I'm following your guide, and he's the last relic I need for C. He's the last relic a lot of people do. It's just not much call for a Krennic. All right, inventory on. Well, I suppose we ought to go to ships like we usually do first. So, ships. What do you expect to see over here? Just tons of relic ships. He went on the Executor journey. His Geos are still Gear 12, so that's at least some small blessing. He's got the pilotless ships all filled out. Plo's in good shape as a reinforcement. Capital ships for days. Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera, Executrix, Finalizer, and the Endurance, all at relic level. 7 relict capital ships, plus a Radis and a Home 1 at Gear 12, 7 stars to round it out. 9 fleets, boys and girls. He's got 9 fleets. 4 is not enough. 9 is enough. So, yikes. I think he actually has the fleet advantage over us, which makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. But what you going to do, right? 4 Galactic Legends right across the top. SLKR, Kenobi, Master Luke, Sith Eternal. He's also got, the formula, the Skywalker. He does have Commander Ahsoka Tano. He has a Omicron on his Qui-Gon and on his Zam Wesell. So he's got the 2 that we would expect to see at this point in Grand Arena. So we'll have to keep an eye out for Zammy, probably on defense. And Qui-Gon probably on defense, or at least we assume so. We got a Maul here. So he's got Maul all the way to Relic. I feel guilty because all these new characters, I mean, I haven't committed anything to Maul. I get too focused, maybe too focused, I don't know. But I'm working on the Bad Batch, right? That's my current project. I just need to get these Bad Batch relics so I can start getting cam shards. And it's like, Maul comes through and Mara Jade and all of these characters that people are building up. And I'm just like, gotta finish my Bad Batch before I move on. Kind of robotic about it, but we'll stay committed to them. We'll get them reliced, and then we'll figure out all of these new characters that we want to play with. Droids, Chupio, Mandalorian. Really no surprises here. There's the Relic 3 Qui-Gon. Darth Trey at Gear 12. Does have a zombie here. I think there's several Relic Night Sisters throughout the count. Yeah, 3 of them. Old Daka, Asajj, and the zombie. Newt Gunray. There he is, 7 stars. So tons of stuff, right? Tons of stuff. Ki-Adi-Mundi, not yet reliced. He's one piece away from being reliced. So maybe he'll go on that Qui-Gon team. Who knows? So, yeah, there's the title for you. Bigger, better, badder opponents. Look at this guy. Just thick. Thick. Now, trying to anticipate what he's actually going to do on offense and defense is tough. But what I thought was, look, if he puts down 2 or 3 of his Galactic Legends, a lot of people now, and I'll tell you, I haven't seen this yet in my own Grand Arenas, but there's kind of this counter meta evolving where people are saying, you know what, there's 4 things that fit in this zone, so I'm just going to put 4 Galactic Legends right here. They line up this zone with 4 Galactic Legends, and if the opponent puts all their Galactic Legends on defense, then they just plan out teams to 2-shot them. Come in, strip Kenobi down to just Kenobi, then kill him, strip SLKR down to just SLKR, then kill him, and use kind of non-GL teams to shot the opponent's Galactic Legends. And if they've got their strategies down for 2-shotting Galactic Legends, the opponent doesn't, and they overcommit, then that wall is going to stand, and the Grand Arena will be 1-in-1 zone, in theory. So I think, not for this Grand Arena, I don't think I can do it right now with what I've got, but I think one of the main objectives I'm going to be looking for on my main account is, what would it take for me to put all 3 of my Galactic Legends on defense every time? And what teams would I need to build to make sure that I could get through, 2 or 3 Galactic Legends that the opponent puts on defense? But I'm not there yet. So I did something a little different. It's not too different, but I put a couple good teams on the back wall, and I just kind of threw off on defense, guys. This whole defense is kind of the lowest commitment I could make to still calling it a good defense. We put Bad Batch down on defense. We put them on Mothma team with the Geos in the same zone to kind of force a decision there where he uses Treya or whatever. And then, again, just, banner stealing teams over here. But it's kind of a garbage defense. It's really kind of garbage. So I'm saving a ton of stuff for offense. And as soon as I did this, I immediately just started second-guessing it. I'm like, that's the wrong thing to do. Like, why am I going lighter on defense? And I don't know. But I'm just afraid of this idea that people are just going to throw all 4 of their Galactic Legends on defense in that zone, and then, I have to sort it out. So, so I kind of chickened out and kept maybe even too much stuff on offense. All right, but let's check it out. What did he put down on defense? All right, so we got a leftover First Order. That's no problem. This Maul team I've never fought against. There's no Watt so I'm less scared of that. Geos, we know how to deal with those. And the Mon Mothma team, so probably... Yeah, I want to nest both of these, but I can't, right? So we'll nest this. And we'll have to figure out what we're going to do against Geos. Does Jedi Training Rey work against Maul? So does he do dazes? I do not know this character's kit at all, guys. I don't know it at all. Offense down, anguish, etc. Seething rage. Buff immunity increases cooldowns. Okay. Crushing blow is basic. Stacks anguish. So what's a good counter here? I mean, I feel like JTR has a ton of control. And if we just get this team under control, that there's not much they can do. But maybe I'm mistaken on that. That BAM has no relics either. The BAM, what are you talking about? This is BAM, Relic 2, right? Oh, Relic 0. Relic 0. Yeah. So these are all Relic 0 characters right now. Vintage says, first stream I'm watching live, rewatch the old ones. Good luck with the Grand Arena. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us. All right. Bo-Katan has an AoE daze. I'd be careful since that will stop your turn meter train. BAM can cleanse. Okay. Bo-Katan has an AoE daze. How fast is she going to be going, though? I mean, what are these characters' speeds? 233. 242. 305. I mean, what's to stop us from just walking in, hand waving here, and just steamrolling this team? I feel like JTR kills this, right? And Jody says I cleared my GAC for 1687. Nice. Bat says I would not do JTR here. What would you Qui-Gon Jinn leftover Jedi with JKA? Qui-Gon Jinn, huh? It's his TM gain when someone falls below 50% health with BAM. Okay. Well, BAM gets a turn. Okay. So you're thinking Qui-Gon Jinn leftovers. Okay. What do we got down here? A Dooku team with no Newt. Why would... He's got Newt with Grievous with a BB-8. Interesting. Then he's got JTR on defense. We like to trooper this. Here's that team with Zam. We might need to trooper this team, though. We've got a lot of stuff, though. We've got a lot of stuff. This team is pretty annoying. Okay, so we got some tough defenses here. How fast is this boss going to be? 243. So Zam's going to add a bunch of speed to that. 283, 336, 72. So he'll be a little over 300. Okay. I'm suddenly not very afraid of this team. There's not enough base speed on these other characters to make me scared. 198. Okay. So we can trooper this if we don't want to mess around with it. This team, I feel like we could do something goofy with this team. We could almost try our clone bomb team here. Just clone bomb them. Is this Vader? Do we use Vader here? Kick him, get him under control. Try to knock out Dooku right away. So we've got Galactic Legends, but I don't want to waste my Galactic Legends against this wall and then find all of his Galactic Legends on the back wall. That's the trick. You know, we got to get through this wall with a minimum of stuff. Yeah, so troopers are a sure thing there or there. This can get ugly. This can get ugly. Maybe we just Padme that. But if I'm using my Qui-Gon scrubs. Man, this is taking some thinking, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. I think no matter what, we're still going to try to go with the Revan squad against Grievous. That's been a good team for us. We've been able to do that pretty reliably. The BB-8 makes it super annoying. They're going to get to go first. Maybe they'll even kill Bastila Shan before we get started. But we got to try it this way, right? And we'll clean it up with the clone bomb if we can't finish it off. Make sure to use Bastila lead. You want Bastila lead here? Why would we want Bastila lead? The extra protection goes away pretty quickly, and then we're kind of stuck. Whereas, you know, Revan lead is sustained for the whole fight, right? So I feel like that's a good deal. Okay. Who are we going after here? BB-8's going to get tons of counterattacks. Let's see. Oh, maybe we just pop Grievous in the nose and try to get back around to that. Resurrect now. Yeah, I think resurrect now. Let's get him back right away. Spread some buffs. Jump across. Let's get BB-8 out of here. Let's get BB-8 out of here. Done. Take a hit. Hermit Yoda going down. Let's stun Newt. It wasn't bad that they killed Revan, because he had the extortion on him anyway. So it turned out to my benefit. Let's bring Jolie over here to keep cooling down that skill in case I need more resurrection. Let's do this. And let's see if we can just pop off Grievous here. Let's do that. And that may keep us from losing any more banners. Okay, get him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's kill him. I don't want to pay the taxes. There we go. And we'll do this. Finish up over here. Good enough is good enough. 73 to start.